Hey everyone, it's me, Wimzor The Great again, covering the most sensational battle I had with my UU team. So it was at 2 AM in the morning when I got challenged, but it's not every day you get challenged by the king of rock and roll, so I go for my offensive lead Moltres and he sends out the rather defensive Uxie. I'm predicting a setup like a stealth rock, so I stay in to hit him with a flamethrower to bring down half of his health. Uxie does indeed use stealth rock, so I'll have to rapid spin him away if I ever get the chance. My second flamethrower gets absorbed by his Arcanine, but that's just fine as I've got a good Arcanine counter with my Blastoise. And I try to rapid spin away the Stealth Rock, as I predicted he won't stay in with his Arcanine. But in this part of the game he outplays me by switching to his Miss Maggie's instead, so my rapid spin has no effect on the Miss Maggie's whatsoever. She uses Nasty Plot, I stay in as I knew she would do that before using Thunderbolt, and I go for the Stab Surf attack. But the special defense bulk of Miss Maggie takes care of my server deck easily. So now I switch to my Registeel, which would not have much trouble taking the powered up Thunderbolt, but unfortunately for me the Miss Maggie's doesn't only have a Thunderbolt attack, as you will see. She also has a hidden power ground attack, and as I expected Elvis would switch Miss Maggie's, I went for the Stealth Rock instead of like a paralyzing move, but my Registeel won't be able to take another hit, so I decided just let him faint, as if I switch my Alpha Pokemon will get hit even harder by this Miss Maggie's. So my best wall was down so early in the game and I know I'm in trouble. Not many players get to take down my Registeel, so props to him. And now I send out the Terrible 3, my big dicks, and I Night Slashes Miss Maggie's to hell. It gets uses crit, and man am I glad to get rid of that witch. He'll probably go for his Blastoise now, so I decide to switch to my own Blastoise, hoping to finally rapid spin away his Stealth Rock, otherwise my Moltres won't stand a chance against him. But his Blastoise uses a Toxic move, and I'm like, oh crap, this will be one of those awful stall Pokemon with Protect, and as you'll see, I'm right. So I don't want my Blastoise to get stalled out, because he might be useful later in the game. So I'll go for my Venusaur here, Bloodroot, to take care of him. So I go for the Sleep Powder attack. This Blastoise rapid spins away my Stealth Rock, so he outplays me once again. He protects himself for the Stealth Rock, for the Sleep Powder. I don't know why, and he goes for the Blaziken, and I'm like, you better hit that Sleep Powder, I'll eat you for breakfast. And the Sleep Powder hits. And finally I'm in quite a comfortable position, so the guys are playing me since the battle started, but now he predicts a Leech Seed attack, so I sends out his Clefable, but my Venusaur is an offensive one, and I go for a Swords Dance instead. I decide to whip the hell out of Clefable, but the attack misses. There really is no god in this world, and Clefable gets me paralyzed now, and that will certainly cost me my Venusaur in the future. Then Clefable uses Side Swing Toss, but I don't care, and this time my power up does hit, and I get a one-hit KO. So my opponent goes for his Uxie again, I don't know why. Probably to provoke me to use a power up attack again, but I decide to use a return attack here, and he switches to his Blaziken, but I get a Parahex, and that's quite unfortunate for me, because the return attack would probably have taken him down. I'm like, come on, you can't be serious, man. Unfortunately he switches his Blaziken immediately for a Blastoise, and I hit that guy with a return attack, which doesn't even take away half of his hit points. So Blastoise starts stalling again, but since my Venusaur is done for anyway, I'll just let him faint here. And once again, I send out my own Blastoise to try to get a rapid spin off. He protects again. It works. My rapid spin doesn't work, so I'm kinda afraid that my Blastoise will get KO'd by the Toxic. And I'll just let him in, because it's all part of my plan, because right here I know my opponent has one big weakness, and that's speed. Most of my Pokemon are able to outspeed him, and this will eventually turn the battle to my hand. So I just let my Blastoise faint of the poison before sending out my Moltres. So there goes my Hydroids. Too bad for him, good battle though. So I go for my Moltres. He tries to protect again, but it fails, luckily enough. I get the hidden power grass off, and that does quite a lot of damage to this Blastoise. I outspeed most of his Pokemon, I think every Pokemon right now. So he's kinda in trouble. He switches to Blaziken. I use Hidden Power again, just to be sure. Blaziken takes the hit quite nicely, but I still got my special move Air Slash left. One of Moltres' stab moves, and well, that's it for Blaziken. At this point he lacks a real Moltres counter in this battle, so that's great for me. He sends out his Uxie again. I guess he's trying to paralyze my Moltres to end his sweep, and I use Flamethrower to get the Uxie red bar. My Moltres does get paralyzed. Uxie uses a Psychic attack, but as he isn't that powerful Pokemon, so it doesn't throw my Moltres too much. But I get Parahexed once again. It really is not my day. And well, that's it for Moltres, but he did his job. So I go to my fantastic digs again to kick Uxie's ass. And the only thing which could have saved him from not losing this battle was actually a Stealth Rock attack. You'll see why at the end of this battle. So now he sends out this Blastoise, and I stay in as I want to be able to defeat that Blastoise with my last Pokemon, which is Mismagius. So I know Blastoise will survive an Earthquake attack. I know that, but it will certainly do enough damage to ensure my last Pokemon will be able to take Blastoise out. So I can just go for the Earthquake, which is the stab move. With Life Orb damage it still does quite a lot of damage to a bulky Blastoise. Blastoise uses Surf to take down my Dix. And I'm down to my last Pokemon. My Mismagius has a Thunderbolt move, so it will probably take care of Blastoise easily. This Mr. Magius is quite awesome for late game sweeping, as you will see now. I use my Thunderbolt, and the stalling didn't help him to survive. So his last wall is finally down, and he only has an Arcanine remaining. We could both still win this battle. My Mismagius has a low defense, a Flare Blitz would probably take him out, but I go for the nasty plot boost just to be sure I can defeat this Arcanine and won it as well. And my opponent uses Flare Blitz, and I watch my Mismagius getting owned to death. Oh wait, it's got a Focus Sash. Now there's a fun twist, and I use my Hidden Power Water to take his Arcanine down, and well, it goes down. Good battle, awesome battle actually. I hope you guys liked it too. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll be seeing you all later.